You are live.
All righty. Welcome, everyone. Hello, hello.
Welcome, welcome. All right, I'm going to YouTube to see that it is shared onto that we're streaming. That's
Yeah,
smart.
it says that I'm streaming. Oh, look at that. It's working. We're streaming live on
What?
Facebook, on my personal Facebook page. So that's great.
Bravo!
Excellent.
Look at
It
that.
worked this time. Yay.
Let's see.
All right. So that's pretty exciting.
I do not see us live on her page, so it's good that we're live somewhere.
What about YouTube?
That's where I'm at on YouTube right now
Oh.
on Spark
Oh.
Entrepreneur. Oh,
Okay.
sharing.
Well,
Oh, maybe we are live. Oh, we are.
and we're live, everyone. Woohoo!
We are
Yes,
so
it's
alive.
us. We are here again, us crazy ladies sharing the light and talking about water tonight. So we're excited to have our friend Susanna. What's Susanna's last name?
DeSantos.
DeSantos.
DeSantos. Yes.
DeSantos. She'll be coming soon. And yeah, we're talking
Awesome.
about Life Wave.
I'm going to go to your page and grab your share and put it onto my page.
Okay, perfect. That sounds great. I wonder if I can share this on YouTube. No, wait, probably I have to do the live and then share it on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, it says you're live. Look at that. We look so good.
I can put it in my story too.
Yay. Yes.
Technology is so much fun.
It is. Discard video. Share to.
Oh, then I can share it with personal people too.
Look at that. Send it out. Send it out. We are sharing the light. There is one eyeball watching. I wonder if it's one of us. Get out of there.
One eyeball watching.
One eyeball. So if you are, share your referral. If you are tuning in right now, we want to welcome you and drop a comment. If you're watching us from YouTube, we will see your comment down below. Ooh, I'm going to go to your Facebook page and see if I can make a comment on it so that.
Oh, that's a good idea. We can see how it works. We'll show you how it works here because we would love you to get involved as well. Ask us any kind of questions you want to know about LifeWave's X2O water or the patches that can help you heal and help you shine bright from the inside out.
Absolutely.
So it's more fun when we have other people that can ask questions and we can all talk about it together because that's what we're here for. We want to help you get better and better.
We got a comment.
We got a comment. Okay.
Oh, we have 2 comments.
Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, Melissa's here. Hello, Melissa. Hello from Washington. Hi, ladies. Yes, that's lovely.
There we go. All right. So I made the comment on your share on Facebook and it showed up
on my page. Okay.
We are conquering technology.
Okay, and Melissa reacted to your reel sharing. So I wonder, I shared mine to the story. I wonder if that's the reel, or maybe that must be it.
That's absolutely possible.
That's the reel. So that's great because I know that when we're sharing on the reel, it's people can see it more. It's up on the top and they can just push. So yeah,
yes, and they can come on in. How cool is that?
It is so cool. We're getting better and better each time.
We are. I'm going to grab my water, which is sitting over here.
Okay. Got that. So we want to know who you are out there. Who are you? What are you passionate about? Is health and wellness a big part of your life?
Look,
Um,
Diane! Woohoo!
Yay! Oh, hi, Diane! Woohoo! Yay! Look at that. We have
Cheers!
some more people. Oh, cheers! Let me get my cheers on. Cheers!
Cheers!
I don't
You
have
just
that
have
fabulous water, but it's
you have
coming.
a pretty glass.
Hmm. Cheers to new light and love. So, hello, everyone. Now we have questions. Oh, hello, Susanna. Susanna,
Susanna, oh
we are ready
Susanna.
for you to come in live to our Zoom room here. No, this isn't Zoom. This is what is it called? Streamline.
StreamYard.
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 We're on StreamYard. And we can have people come in and join us. And we also can see everybody's comments. So keep on. Diane says, cheers.
Cheers.
Keep on adding comments and any questions that you have, any kind of information that you want to know about the LifeWave patches or the water. We're here to help have wellness conversations and just talk about how we can help you shine bright from the inside out.
Yay.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yes.
Let me check on Susanna because it says Susanna. We have 4 eyeballs and 2 hearts.
Woohoo! Yeah, I think you can make hearts keep on going on there while we're shining.
Let me see
while
if
we're
Susanna
shining
has
bright.
left a message about her popping in. We have a special guest tonight, Susanna DeSantos.
Okay, great.
All right.
Let's see, what do I got here? Oh, we have 5 comments here. Oh, I see, and that comes in there. Okay, great. Are watching with you. Diane is watching. Okay, we're all watching. I love it. Great.
We're all watching. Oh, it tells you on yours who is the one watching?
Yeah, it says
Bravo.
who's watching. So I'm like, okay. That's fun. I love it.
Bravo.
All right. Well, what should we talk about first? Any questions? Does anybody out there in Facebook land have a question? How do I join? Okay. Suzanne is wanting to know. Now, you sent me the link in our Facebook group.
I did.
And I just pressed on it, and that's how we joined that way.
Yep. So I'm going to say.
You just push the button and come on in.
Click. So in our group text, Susanna, you're going to click where it says StreamYard, and that's going to pop you in to the green room. And then I will bring you on stage.
Woohoo! We got a special guest coming on. This is so exciting.
This is so exciting.
Okay, great.
So I will preempt as she is working, and I'll see her pop in down below. Susanna and I have known each other since I think 2009 or 10.
Wow.
I was storefront business owner, and she decided that she did not want to put her daughter into daycare. And so she had found a company that she was able to work from home. And instead of inviting people into her home to learn about the product, she found our store. And we had booths in our store. So she would ask her clients to come to our store. She'd buy them a smoothie because I had a health and wellness store. Okay. And so she would have conversations with them there, enroll them into the product. And it was great. And so one day she finally asked me, because I really didn't know direct sales or network marketing. I knew that I'd go into my store, turn on the light, the open sign, and here she comes. She's in the green room right now. So I knew that she asked me, okay, do you have residual income? And I'm like, no, I don't have residual income, but I would turn on the open sign and people would come through my door.
Mm-hmm.
And then she asked, well, how many times do they have to come in? Or how do you get paid? And I said, well, they have to come in every single time for me to get paid. And she was like, well, let me share with you another way to earn income. I'm like, okay, I'm listening. So Susanna DeSantos has been a an amazing mentor to me for years. She is such an out of the box thinker. She goes all in. She goes all into the people that she serves, understanding the products that she is sharing out there. And Diane says, "Hi, Susanna." And she has the biggest heart.
Oh,
So I'm going to
beautiful.
bring Susanna on right now. Let's bring her in. She's hanging out. Let's add her to the stage. Hello, hello.
Woo!
Hi,
Hello.
ladies. Hi,
Hi
everybody
there.
watching. This is awesome.
Hello.
I didn't even
Yeah,
know how to do this before. That's pretty cool. I like tech.
it is pretty cool.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
The
So
more you
we're
know.
right. So we're live on Facebook, and
Love that.
we're on this platform stage. What is it called? Stream
StreamYard.
StreamYard, and then we're
StreamYard.
able to go live on Facebook. And are we on YouTube as well,
We
or
are
not
on
quite?
YouTube.
And we're on
We
YouTube
are.
as well. So we're going to figure out how to get on Instagram and TikTok and see how many people we can bring together,
Share
right?
our light.
So
Yeah.
beautiful. Share our life.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Well, I'm very touched by all your kind words, Marlene. It's been an awesome journey with you, and just watching you grow, and then watching me grow back. I mean, it's just been really cool. We've just kind of seen each other through all of like the ups and downs of different kind of, business ventures really. And yeah, I mean, I get really picky about where I want to stake my flag, and because there's just so many options out there to how to do business, and to each their own and stuff. But man, I am so excited about LifeWave and the products that we have, and it was just very much an answer to prayer. And of course, when prayers get answered and one of them is like, who's my best friend? And God's like, oh, it's probably Marlene. You should probably talk to her. Like, you need to call her back. You need to call her back because Marlene's been a business owner since the day I met her. And this is an incredible business. And when really started looking at this as a business, at first when I saw it, I was just like in so much pain. And I just really wanted to get better. And for the first year, I was like, I don't know. I think it's magic. I think it's magic. It must be because I'm getting better and the pain dissipated. And I'm so grateful for that. And Marlene is an incredible practitioner. And, she says that she's a client of mine as far as like business coaching or whatever, but I've been a client of hers and she does some really incredible healing. And to add these patches to her soiree of amazing things that she has, I mean, it's been incredible to watch her patience, just how she uses it with pets and different clients that come through. It's awesome, and I'm glad that I had anything to do with it because it's just such a cool ripple effect. So we
Mm-hmm.
really want to tell you a lot more about these patches and how it's helped with pain. I know, Marlene, you were in a car accident, so tell us a little bit more about the pain that you had with your car accident and how the patches helped.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a great question because I had the patches. I wasn't using them. And when I got into the car accident, my wrist dislocated, it popped out, and my shoulder popped out of place. So I was doing the massage and I was doing the chiropractic. And as with lovely Susanna, she's like, "Are you wearing the patches?" I'm like, "No, I'm doing these other things." And she's like, "Well, it's layered healing. We talk about that, and you talk about that. So put the patches on."
Yeah.
I put the patches on, and everything just came together so much beautifully. When I would get my adjustment, post adjustment, my body would still be working positively in repair.
Mm-hmm.
I take care of my grandbabies. I pick up a 30-pound polar bear multiple times every single day. So it's been necessary.
Massively necessary. I noticed the pain, not the pain comes back when I forget my patches, but when you are consistent with patching, and the patches just so you know, they are non-transdermal. We're not, none of us are doctors, and we're not curing or, like diagnosing anything. But Marlene's testimony, my testimony, we were in a lot of pain. I was in a lot of pain. But your body gives off an infrared light, and these patches, by some big brain Tony Stark like level inventor. I mean, I think he's the smartest person on the planet right now, just inventing the way to reflect that your light back into your body to activate your GHK copper peptides, which stimulates your stem cells. And those stem cells with X39 and the Celergize, those two combine activate your stem cells. And we just won an award for that. I mean, last year it was incredible. I mean,
Wow.
the inventions that are coming out of this company are absolutely life altering, incredible, and they changed my life absolutely entirely. Like I was in the most pain I'd ever been in. I was pretty sedentary for 4 years. Well, I guess I wasn't sedentary because I had 460 appointments a year for over 2 years. Just trying to deal with all the different pain that I was in and different things that my health challenges were coming down on me for. And it wasn't until my very last appointment when all of the doctors that really honestly were making me worse, I mean, progressively worse, my condition was getting worse. I was on so much medication, and they basically gave up on me. They're like, this is the best we're going to get you. And it wasn't the best. I was better off without them. And
Mm-hmm.
I was so grateful. I was so grateful that God answered prayer when I was like, okay, can I just see a before and after picture of myself? I would love an after picture of myself. And I was shared the before and after pictures. And when I was like, oh my God, what does this do? And she said the best thing she could have said to me, she said, I don't know what it doesn't do. And I have found that to be true, because I had a laundry list. And, maybe Marlene didn't have a laundry list, but yeah, when she got her injury, and you forget sometimes that, oh, I have these on hand. So there's been a lot of people who I've met over the last couple of years, because I've been on the patches for a couple of years now, that have, I feel like a patch nag. Are you wearing your patches? Are you wearing your patches? Well, maybe that's not why you're feeling better, but sometimes I forget to wear my patches, and then I'm like, oh, what's going on here? Oh, I forgot my patches. And it's not that I went in reverse. It was just when you don't have your patches on, you kind of age normally, and I'm 46. So, you know, some people sneeze at 46 and they're like, oh, throw them back out, Ain't nobody got time for that. Where are your
You're
patches?
still a baby. You're still a youngin', yes. But yes, I
Still
understand
youngin'.
too.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah.
I just really encourage you guys, if you have questions about, your health, or if you have a laundry list of things that are bugging you, just make a long list. Make a long
Mhm.
list and try the patches. Try them consistently for a year. That's what I encourage you to do. Because and when you get your new patches every month, because there's 30
I
in a
think the
pack.
best ones are to get started.
Oh, the best one
Uh-oh.
for sure, is the X39 patch, because that's the one with the Celergize that activates your stem cells. And we can say that now because it's true.
Yeah.
Because it's
Wow.
true. So those two together, that's what it's doing. And when your stem cells are going, stem cells are pluripotent cells, and they will basically turn into whatever cell your body needs. And some people get injections, which is crazy expensive. It's such a process, it's very invasive, and they're not
Mhm.
yours. But
Yeah.
some people, when they're like, oh man, I have pain in my knee, let me inject them in my knee. But if they have some kind of like organ, having an issue, like if they have a heart issue or a liver issue or something, those stem cells are going to go to fix that instead.
There.
So,
Yes.
right. And then but these patches, every time you wear them, it's firing off new stem cells. And so
And you,
when those stem cells are being fired off, what happens?
and you talked about there was two. So is there two in the 39 patch container? Or
So
which one are you
in
talking about?
the X39 sleeve, there are 30 patches. So
Hmm.
you have a whole month of treatment basically. And yep, and it's about the cost of me going to my acupuncturist one time.
Hmm.
And instead of one treatment, it's for a whole month. And so if you're really getting started on it, the Reign Supreme patch is the X39. You want to add on one more patch, I would say the Eon patch. You have that one handy, Marlene? That Eon patch, if you wear the X39 during the day, you wear it for 12 hours. And then you take that one off and you put this Eon patch on, and it will reduce your inflammation, and it'll actually make you feel better and a little happier. So those two are great. I did 90% of my recovery coming out of a wheelchair with a brain injury. I mean, I could walk, I just couldn't walk far. I could not walk a Costco. That's why I was using a
Mm-hmm.
chair.
Mm-hmm.
But those two patches got me 90% better.
Wow.
90% better. It's incredible. And when the Celergize came out, that took it to another level for sure, because you know, there's a lot of
Mm.
nutrition in that you need. I mean, I wasn't taking copper supplements, I wasn't taking magnesium
Mm.
supplements, I wasn't taking a lot of things. I had a lot of meds. So,
Yeah.
and it doesn't, I just want to caveat that it doesn't react with any meds that you are taking, because
Mm-hmm.
it's your body's intelligence that's really going to heal you. So, anybody that's, dealing with addiction or anything like that, and they're like, oh, I don't want to take, any kind of pain meds or anything, like, this is great for that,
Yeah.
because it helps. And we do have another patch that, the patch set, actually, the Ice Wave. When we're talking about pain, I love patching people with Ice Wave and Eon, those two
Mm.
together. So the Ice Wave, it actually has two patches. One's brown and one's white. And Marlene can show you. There's actually a divider inside of that envelope. And Marlene, can you show? Yep. So it'll show the brown on one side and the white on the other. So you have to use both of them. I had a call from a client. She's like, "Oh, those things were great, and I only, but now I have all these white ones." I was like, "Oh, dude, you need them
So
both, girl."
you use both of them, and where do you put those
So
for both of
when
them?
I first got hurt, it was my rotator cuff that was torn, and so it
Mm-hmm.
hurt a lot, just like right on the corner. So I would put the brown patch right where it hurt the most, and then where
Uh-huh.
it was radiating pain, wherever it's
Oh,
radiating pain, you put, about 3 inches above, or wherever it's radiating to.
okay.
Yep, and you just kind of and you can, what I do is take the back of, half of it off, and then I just kind of let it sit and, like, okay, does it feel better? And then try it over here. Does it feel better? And just kind of figure out what feels
Mm.
better. But you got to give it some, like a little bit of time, um, and drink water. If you're not
So
hydrated,
you
your
only
your
use half.
body. What's that?
You only use half the patch. You take only
No, no, no.
half
I
off,
just
and you.
just to
Oh,
figure out where the best spot to put it is.
oh, I
And
see.
then,
Gotcha.
yeah, and then when I figure out the spot, then I take the whole thing off and I leave it there.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
So
makes.
it's pretty incredible. One time I patched a girlfriend of mine, she had just got a massage, and she's like, "Man, I'm still like really stiff all over the place." It was really funny, but I put it on her whole back. I put one Ice Wave here and the brown one here, and then I put the Eon patch right in the middle of her back. And then
Oh,
within 10 minutes, her back relaxed. More than a
wow.
massage.
That's amazing.
I know, it's
Wow.
cool.
That is pretty
It's
awesome.
really cool.
And have you tried all the patches over the 2 years?
Yes, I have tried all the
Yeah.
patches. We have a great customer program, actually, that helps you get through all the patches, just to try them all. So when you come on board as a customer, for sure get the X39 patch.
Mm-hmm.
Pay your $25 to become a preferred customer plus, because that $25 gets you into getting 10 free samples every single month. And so the first month, you get to try the Eon patch. So you'll get a little smaller sleeve with 10 Eon patches in there. And then your next month of X39. And I say every time you get a patch, take a picture of yourself, because you end up looking a little different. I don't
Oh, wow.
have like crow's feet anymore. And I used to. My skin's gotten a lot better. My hair's gotten a lot longer and thicker. I mean,
Wow.
it's incredible. My mom is 74, but I think she looks like maybe in her mid 50s now.
Wow.
And I have a
Yeah.
picture of her, a 1 year apart, and it was like, oh man, we should have taken a picture every month, because it's cool to watch yourself transform and to know that they're working on you.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a brand new customer, which is Diane, and she is, I think she got the nighttime powder, and she
Mm.
says, "Can you talk a little bit more about the powder, please? Like, have you used it, and what has it done for you? And maybe you can share
So
your."
She did get she had the Cellularize morning and
Mm.
the X39. So she got that combo.
Oh, she got the morning. Oh, I thought she got the night
Yes.
one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just
The
a
morning.
little bit more about
Like,
the morning one.
Oh my gosh,
Because
the morning one is so awesome. It has a little creatine in it too. So it's like a I actually that's all I had today. It's really good. Well, I just ate dinner, but it's really good if you're fasting, but it has a ton of all of the minerals that you need to fire off new stem cells. Actually, the buckthorn, what is it, Marlene, that's in there? She's trying to
yeah,
explain
there's
it.
a whole list of stuff.
Oh yeah, there's been nutritionists that have looked at the ingredients of it. They're like, this is Superman juice. It's awesome.
I
It's
like that.
great. Like it's a great morning pickup. I have a lot of clients who are weaning off of Monsters and Red Bulls and things like that, like all of the energy drinks, and getting that one, which is a great, you know, supplement to all that other, stuff that's out there because it's all the stuff your body actually needs.
Yeah,
It's not
absolutely.
all the crazy stuff.
I was looking at the ingredients in there and even the collagen that's in there. I mean, how
Oh
so many
yeah.
people buy collagen, they're buying magnesium pills,
Mhm.
there's copper in there. I mean, that's really
Mhm.
important for us to have too. Most of us don't get the minerals, and what I've found out is if you don't have the minerals in your body, that's when you get the aches and pains, and even causes the arthritis, which is so interesting. But we're not used to that, and what
Right.
everybody thinks that energy comes from Red Bulls or coffee or any of those energy drinks which are so popular nowadays. But we need all the stem cells, we need the vitamins that are in there and all the minerals to actually
You,
make
you,
your body
you got to do
get
all the
happy.
things. You got to do all the things. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. I had my cellar dries this morning, threw my patches on. I went to Stretch Lab, which is awesome. Oh my gosh, if you haven't heard of that. Because, patches don't cure it all, man. You got to stretch, you got to do all the things, you got to stay active and stuff. And when I came
Yes.
home, I power washed my entire property, like all the way around my house. I was like whacking
Wow.
banana trees and stuff. Yeah. I just stopped like what an hour and a half ago. Marlene's like, "Hey, we're gonna jump on a live." Okay, I killed it today, and that was just me on Celergize in the morning, X39 and X49. What's cool about that is I don't even feel like I have to physically recover. The
Wow. That's
X49,
what the 40. Yeah, that's right.
yes,
Good for
yeah.
muscle
I started
workout
that
people who are
patch.
working out.
Yeah, I started that patch when somebody told me that the lady that was sitting next to me in her wheelchair at our first meeting, that she runs now. And I was like, oh man, I gotta step up my game with my testimonial and I need to get like get my butt on a track or something. And I started, going and I got up to 2 miles and I'm like, oh man, the recovery though, I started feeling it and stuff. But I was like,
Yeah.
hold on. I've heard somebody talk about the 49 about you don't have to recover. So the pain after a workout. So the 39 and 49 are awesome for athletes, by the way. And
Mm,
you don't have that muscle recovery. And it like helps with muscle, building lean muscle mass. Man,
yes.
I started seeing my waist. I didn't look like a keg, anymore. So it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really, really nice, as far as the working out and stuff, because it's the lactic acid that builds up that makes you feel stiff and sore. So having
Yeah.
some minerals and vitamins that actually help it so that you don't have that lactic acid would be super wonderful, because I know a lot of bodybuilders, and that's the thing. Sometimes you get an injury because you're working out too hard, especially the young kids that don't know what they're doing, and they're out there,
Yeah.
trying to work out and do their thing. And so that's great. And
Yeah, a
so
client of
for
ours here in Hawaii, she's a power lifter and she was
yeah.
on her 39 to 49 and she forgot for 2 days. She forgot. And she's like, I never want to forget again because she felt it. She felt the
Yeah.
recovery after her lift.
Yeah.
And she
Oh
went
yeah.
on to Korea and won a gold medal. And she's like,
Wow. Yeah,
it
because
had
if
to
you're
be the
lifting
50s.
hard, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's really great. So
it's been
what
Wow.
is your
incredible.
daily routine for you, and how long have you been doing that? Do you just do the same thing all the time, or do you add different ones in?
I'm not. super consistent about a lot of things at the moment because I had just been moving. I've been in survival mode, I think, for a lot of my life. And so I'm really grateful that I can start getting more of a routine in. I do have all the patches. When I notice my eyes kind of, if I'm squinting to read something, I'll put carnosine patches on. I will put them on my temples. I put those patches on my mom's eye mask. So when she wears her eye mask, they go right over her eyeballs, and then an Eon patch right in between, like that, and then
Oh,
a Alavita patch right in the above it. So it's Alavita, Eon, and two carnosines. So wearing that over a sleep mask is pretty cool, and it really helps.
cool.
She drives at night now, and she couldn't before. But I noticed that it really helps with my eyesight. So I do that, and then but usually Alavita at night, like right in the middle, it helps you have really cool dreams. But it also
So
helps
that
with your skin.
okay, yeah, because the aloe vera is the skincare, but it's not actually a skincare. It's just a patch that helps your wrinkles go away.
Well,
What is that?
it helps build collagen, that patch specifically.
Oh, okay.
Also, I've learned from my acupuncturist that because I had a lot of acid reflux because I had a hiatal hernia for like 20 years, and it just like had a lot of acid reflux and GERD and stuff. And she goes, "Oh, put an aloe vera patch right here, like right where it
Oh,
hurts." And it helps. Like if you have
wow.
heartburn or GERD or whatever, put that aloe vera patch right on there. It's incredible.
And
It's
you
better than
don't have to
Tums.
take Pepto-Bismol or Tums
Isn't
that
that
are killing
wild?
your stomach anyway. It's just amazing. You don't have to actually take the supplement or put
Mhm.
anything on. You just have to stick on your patches. And how long do they last? I mean, what about swimming or sweating, or do they come off in
You
the
could
shower?
sometimes they do, but you can totally wear them swimming or in the shower. Actually, we have Olympic swimmers that wear them.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
That's good to
It's very
know.
cool.
Gosh, good.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
a
there's if you can deep dive and go down a rabbit hole about all of these patches and who's wearing them and all the athletes and stuff. There's more
oh,
people than you think
wow,
on these
that's great.
buggers.
Where would somebody
Yes.
find that information to go and
Well,
see the
we
testimonials and
can
stuff?
Marlene, you can put it in a chat, right? In part of the chat.
Yes,
Oh,
We
that's kind
have
of
a
great.
podcast schedule.
the Patching
Hmm.
Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, the patching podcast schedule. It's such a good schedule. I mean, you could pop onto anything. Actually, on Sundays, you just missed it, is the Doc Talk. And these patches are available at actually 80 countries. And so there's a ton of doctors that chime in from all around the world and talk about how the patches
Oh,
work, and getting their perspective is incredible, but also how they're using it for their patients. And then there's a lot of folks that are coming on and saying this is how it helped me, and these are the patches that I use. So every time I
oh,
jump on a podcast, I always learn something new.
wow, that's really amazing. And so the podcast is a Zoom link, and that you can just get on the Zoom and listen in from the doctors and hear the testimonials of the people that are having
Yes,
such good
yeah,
results.
there's even one for pets. So
Oh,
and
wow.
pets don't lie.
Yeah.
They really respond. I know Marlene's patched horses and dogs, and I mean,
Mm.
tell us one of the stories about that dog that had the cloudy
Oh,
eyes.
oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. So Oreo is 17 years old. He is I say it wrong, but a Shih Tzu. So this
You do say it wrong.
I do say it wrong. There's a lot of things I say wrong. It's my
I love it.
Marleneism. It's okay because you love me.
I do. Yeah.
So,
So good. Okay.
but um,
Anyways.
anyway, so um, Oreo is 17 years old, absolutely beautiful pup, but aging, had the cloudy eyes. And I was watching over him and the other dogs in his house for 9 days. And I asked the family, okay, may I patch? And they're like, of course, please do patch. So I would put on the X39, and people ask, well, where do you put it on a dog? Because they're furry. And
Hmm.
you put it
Yeah.
on in their collar, just tuck it inside their collar, right? So I did the 39, and I did the carnosine, and I also did the Eon. And so I would put it on Oreo, and then the next day I would take it off of Oreo and put it onto, I think of with the little brownie dog, the next age dog who was 7 years old, and he'd wear the patch.
Oh.
And then the next day I'd put it on to baby who is a year and a half. So the patches are created to last 12 to 24 hours activated, but there's always some light left. So I would cycle it down. After 9 days of being with me, and the parents came home, they came back from vacation, they saw more activity. He was livelier. His eyes were clearing up. And he also had skin tags. They took him to his to get groomed, and the groomer has been their only groomer for 17 years, and she said that she noticed that his skin was better. He was more vibrant and active. So yeah,
That's
it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting. Diane says that she has a Shih Tzu, and he's starting to get cloudy eyes as well. So following that protocol would be amazing.
Absolutely.
It's
So
awesome.
Diane can wear it. Diane can wear her patch, and then when she takes her 39 off to go to bed, and she's adding, right now she just has the 39, but she'll be able to take that off of her and put it on the pup, and he'll get better.
Right in the collarbone? Is that what you said?
Inside the collar.
Oh, inside the collar.
Yeah, or a handkerchief.
Okay. Oh, yes. I see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow, that's really great.
And then if after that you can put it in your plants.
Yes.
What? In your plants?
Yeah.
Well, how do you do that? You just stick it on the plant itself?
Yep. Oh, I just put it in the dirt.
Yeah, you just put it in the dirt. Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, how about that? What a way to recycle it out. Just keep on sharing the light.
Yeah, it's really cool experimenting on your plants. Seeing which ones I have 2 snake plants, and I only put my patches in one of them, and that's the only one that lived. And I don't really keep plants alive normally. It's the only one that lived.
That's amazing.
Huh. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, I love that.
So Diane asked a question. She said, how about energy?
Ooh, the energy enhancer is pretty cool. That is actually the very first, it says house patches. That's funny. Yeah, when I was there, I was like labeling all these are house patches, you know. Yeah. So those are the ones for the people that live in the house. The energy enhancer patches actually, what is it, like 300 calories or 600 calories? It burns calories it burns fat for energy or something like that, right? I can't remember. It's awesome. Master Gina said it aligns your chi. It moves chi. So if you have, she uses that one for pain a lot, actually. So I know Marcy, as a cancer survivor, she's in remission, but she said that because of all the chemo and all that stuff, like it's really hard with her, like the bowels and stuff, because of all of the things that she had to go through with that. And she's like, no, put the energy enhancer right, like near the colon where it hurts, and it will really help. But also, so that one works a little differently, I think, on me, because I don't know if it's because maybe I'm ADHD. I'm not diagnosing myself. I have no idea. I'm just, if I put them up here, they make me sleepy. But if I put them on the other part, like on your ankles, I feel like an Energizer bunny or something. Like I could just keep going, like I drank like 5 espressos or something.
That is so interesting, because Melissa, she says that she cannot wear the Silent Night because it gives her energy. And
it's bonkers.
Being ADHD and ABCDEFG, right? We are upside down, right? So interesting. So the energy patches comes in 2 as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna try those on my feet. I've always put them here.
Up here, yeah. So my brother is very ADHD also, but when I put them on like his chest right here, and then a 39 and a 39 behind his neck and a 49 underneath his belly button. That dude doesn't take breaks. I've never seen my brother get so many things done in a short amount of time. I was like, dude, this
Wow.
is your superpower. I told his wife, I was like, this is his combo. It's so good on
That's
him.
nice.
Yeah, and
Wow.
there was a video of David Schmidt, the inventor, who talked about how he used those patches while he was testing his he was offering water from our new X2O machine to a fabricator that he's like, hey man, I want you to work on this drone project with me. And he's like, I can't, I have too much arthritis. It's crazy. I can't work for you. I can't even work for myself. My wife takes care of me. I have debilitating arthritis. Like he couldn't even move his hands, which is bad
Wow.
if you're a fabricator, right? So he
Yeah.
said that he used those energy enhancers. He put them on the elbows, like
Mm.
just right behind the elbows, right? Because it's in his hands. And then he had an X39 and an Eon on the hand. And within a half an hour of him drinking the water, having all the patches, actually he said within minutes. We'll have to find that video somewhere and post it, but he said within minutes he felt a lot better. But before he left, he had no pain and he could move his hands.
Whoa. Wow. That's
It's
pretty
pretty
impressive.
incredible. Yeah, and he was
Yeah.
like in his late 60s. So,
Mm.
helping with arthritis, really it's moving what Gina would say, a Master Gina, she would say it moves chi. And most you know, things that you're kind of working through is either you have too much chi or not enough chi in certain
Mhm.
areas of your body. So to move that, really interesting, the Eastern medicine take on how these patches are correlating with the body and how they work.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I haven't watched that
So,
video yet. I'm excited to see that.
Oh,
yeah,
I
me
can't wait to
too.
hear your feedback on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That will
So
be
in
fun.
our information of what the energy enhancer does, it says that it engages the body's natural energy field, which is our
Mm.
chi,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
increases beta oxidation, turning fat into energy. It turns on our mitochondria, which is the powerhouse of every cell in our body. And when the cells are turned on, your body is protected.
Mm.
It improves lymphatic system for managing fluid levels in our body, improves energy for physical activity. There's no drugs, no chemicals, no stimulants, and it's safe, effective, and no additives.
Wow.
It's
That's
awesome.
amazing.
It's just
It's
Yeah.
good
that's it.
stuff.
And you have to put them
Yeah,
next
baby,
to
burn
each
that
other,
fat for
like
energy.
you put them on your legs or your right up there. Okay.
You can put
Or
them
your
there. You can
feet.
put them on your wrists. I mean, you really got to mess around with it because everybody's
Yes.
different. Every
Oh,
body
I
is
see.
different.
Okay. So you
Yes.
just have to figure out what works
Hmm.
best for you. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. You definitely have to figure out what works best
Okay.
for you. And like Melissa was saying, the silent night makes her sleepy or makes her
Yeah.
Wake up.
wake
Wake
up.
up. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
Yeah.
yeah,
Interesting.
you gotta kind of experiment a little bit because everybody's different for
Yes.
sure.
Yeah. So one
Yeah.
of my clients, she had multiple things happening in her body. And so we just started the 39 and the Eon, the 39 behind her neck, the Eon under her belly button when she would go to sleep. And she wanted to start pinpointing on her body
Mm.
the different areas. And so she's like, Marlene, how do I do that? Where do I know where I need to start? So I asked her if she knew about muscle testing. And she's like, no, share that with me. So I talked to her about muscle testing because our bodies are energy, our bodies are smart. And
Hmm.
so I told her to have the patch, and ask her body if that was where she needed to put the patch for the day. And her body
That's
would
a
go
great
forward
idea.
for yes or
Yeah.
behind for no.
That's
Yeah.
great.
And
And don't you
she,
think a pendulum could work with that as well?
absolutely. Yeah.
By
And
asking.
yeah, or you can be the pendulum. That's when you're asked
Hmm.
when your body is doing it, you are the pendulum.
I
Oh,
love
I
that
see.
muscle testing.
When you're asking. Yeah, so if you have a pendulum too,
Hmm.
that will work. You can ask it yes or no,
Yeah.
which
And
is
you can
great.
ask your pendulum if it can help you with the answer.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah. Yeah, with the muscle testing for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it is so interesting. That's basically using our intuition, and we're just so not taught how to do that, and we're not trusting our intuition and things like that. So it's great to have the muscle testing and just know what we can, ask our body what it
Hmm.
needs, which we're so not used to doing that either. I mean, I've had to learn all these things over the years, and it seems weird at first, but I mean,
Yeah.
that's what we're supposed to do, right? Because we
Because
are
we
so,
do know, our
yeah,
bodies do know, and it's just reawakening that knowing and
hmm,
turning the questions into wisdom.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So powerful.
the way that I look at it maybe is a smidge different. I just think that you're always surrounded by angels all the time, and maybe they're the ones moving the pendulum because they know better than you.
Oh
They're
yeah,
like, I know you
yeah.
better than you know yourself, little girl.
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we'll move this pendulum.
Right.
You tell me what's up.
Yeah,
You tell me. You tell me who I need to talk to next. You tell me which direction to go. I'll just
that's
get
right.
dragged around. Sometimes they're like, you need to buy a plane ticket. I'm like, oh, why is that? And then I get a phone call. I'm like, oh, that's why. Okay, got it.
Yeah, being really tuned in is nice because I mean, it's not our plan, and so many of us we force the plan out there, but it's God's plan. He's the one that's running the show. So
Yeah,
it's
and we
it's
have like so much to learn. I think people's skepticism is it's so funny to me that people are skeptical about stuff that has so much research and
yeah,
all of this stuff. But I always tell my kids, I was like, get a big old piece of paper, like put a little circle in it. That's all the things and a
yeah,
little bit of circle, and that's all the things you know that you don't know. That you don't know how to drive. You know that you don't know how to do this. You don't know, all of this stuff about the universe or whatever. And then all of the rest of the paper is all the things you don't know that you don't even know.
that's right.
You don't even know the question to ask because you don't even know that that's a
Exactly.
thing. So keep your mind open and try
Yeah,
new things and do the research if you want to, but also, listen to the people who have maybe
that's
some
right.
knowledge to share with you. For me, it's undeniable. I mean, it got me out of a wheelchair. I was helping
Yeah,
my sister move within a month of trying these patches consistently. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah.
I had two tears in this rotator cuff, and I was moving boxes, going up and
Wow.
down stairs. Like that's crazy. And I was started. I'm like, oh, because I do stuff. I work hard. That's how I got hurt. And I'm just
Yeah,
weed eating her along. I'm like, hold on. I was in a wheelchair like last
yeah,
month. What is happening right now? And then I told her mom, like, Mom, we just moved Jen up and downstairs. How are you feeling? She's like, oh, I feel good. I'm like, I feel good too. Are you in pain at all? She's like, no, me neither. What the hell? Like, we were so freaked out.
yeah.
It's really
Wow.
interesting. So that's why I always tell people, like, make your list, take
Yes,
account, you know, account for it. Like, how are you feeling? How are you feeling after the first day? How are you feeling after the first week? How are you feeling after the first month? And if you're like Gina, she's like, I don't really have anything. Like, I'm not in any pain. And she just started wearing a sleep watch. She talks about it in her master class. She's like, I didn't have anything. I'm like, well, what would you have? Like, you're so healthy. Like, of course you're not in pain. What the heck? And she's like, it's just my sleep. But then she talks about how her hair grew and it
mhm.
hasn't grown in 15 years. And actually, that correlates to you having a liver problem or kidney problem or something like that. I can't remember. But
Mm.
you don't notice that kind of stuff. You don't
Yes,
notice
right.
that your adrenals are drained until they're pretty drained. And she talks about that too. So I really encourage you to watch that video. She's so knowledgeable about just and her experience too. Like she didn't feel anything for a month. That's why I always tell people to give it a year.
Yeah. Yeah, well it's so funny how we forget about how we hurt when we get well. We forget until that's why it's so nice to celebrate at the end of each week, or take those selfie pictures and those kind of
Yeah.
things, because you forget that where you were, unless you have somebody mirror it back to you and say, hey, well, I remember where you were at this time. That's what's really nice, and being in community here and talking
Mm.
about it, and like you said, having an open mind and connecting and getting on the podcast and learning, that is so valuable, because it's
Yeah.
like you said, we don't know all this stuff. Like, it takes other people showing us or teaching us so that we can awaken to whatever is out there. So that's just really cool. I like the way you said that.
Yes, for sure. Like in the grand scheme of things, we are babies in with knowledge.
Yes.
We're
Yes. Yes.
toddlers.
There's
You
so
know?
much to this world.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's a lot we don't know.
Great. Oh, that's great. You put
Yeah.
in the YouTube Zoom
Yes.
Yeah, copy
So
it,
we
for people
copy
to
dropped,
it.
see.
yes,
Yeah.
I dropped in
Open it
Master
up.
Gina's master class. It's amazing. She talks about each of the different patches. Marcy is interviewing her, and it's
Hmm.
absolutely wonderful. I've also dropped the patchingpodcast.com.
Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, so
Oh,
much good information. So much good information.
and then the last one that I'm going to drop in, and did not save it in our notes, is Summer's link. We're going to go to Summer's um, LifeWave link, and I'll drop that in.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Do the add 39 to your cart and then be a preferred customer plus for that extra $25. You will be able to um, try out the Eon patch, wear that one at night. So wear the 39 during the day, wear the Eon patch at night. While your body's resting and recovering, you have to take the 39 off because it's kind of like sleeping with the light on all the time. Some people, they just wear it 24 hours, 24 hours. They're like, oh, it's not working. I'm like, well, your body got used to the light. So you got to take it
Wow.
off after 12 hours and then throw that Eon patch while you're resting. It will take down the inflammation because inflammation will eat up new stem cells. That's what it will
Hmm.
do. So you want to wear that Eon patch at night while your body's repairing. And then the next month, you'll get to try the glutathione patch. So we didn't talk about that one yet, but that one is cool. So I've lived in a couple of moldy houses, and for the last 20 years, I've had a hiatal hernia and 2 ulcers, and I've always had colonoscopies and endoscopies. And it's like, okay, that's my normal, whatever. I've had my gallbladder out, I've had all kinds of stomach problems. It sucked. And I started using that patch because I was at a friend's house and she had cats, and I was choking on this cat. I was so allergic. I was like, oh, I wonder if this will help. And I put it right on my chest because I guess there's a gland here that really the glutathione patch really loves. But that is your master antioxidant. Some people get glutathione injections or they have supplements or whatever, but this elevates your own by like 300%. And what this
Wow.
thing did for me personally, I wasn't allergic to that cat anymore. I couldn't believe that I hung out with this cat for like 6 more hours. And then within a month, so then I just kept using it. I'm like, well, that was cool. I wonder what else it's doing because it'll detox mold and parasites and all that kind of other stuff. Like this patch is cool. If I fly anywhere, which I fly a lot, I will put that on so I'm not getting sick from all the people hacking and hooting on the plane and the air circulation. It's gross. And no, I'm not trying to get sick. Blech. So I put on my glutathione patch. Anyway, so after a month of that,
Oh.
I had another colonoscopy and endoscopy, and they're like, this is strange. Your scans are clear. It's like, where's
Wow.
your hernia? Where's your ulcers? You've had these for 20 years. Like, where are they? We didn't have to
Wow.
do anything. Like, this is the cleanest you've ever been. I'm like, yes.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I don't know if
That's
it's that,
amazing.
but I don't know if it's not that, you know?
And the cool thing was that was a free sample, because that's part of the preferred customer program. That was a free sample that you get to try out, and you get more free samples all throughout the year, which is wow, that is really
Yeah,
amazing.
you get the glutathione patch on your second month. Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah.
So
So
that
try it.
that's
I mean,
it's so nice to be able to try them out and
yeah,
before
it's a
you
great
buy them.
program.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I love that. So
Yeah.
great.
Well, ladies, we have been on for an hour. It has been
Yes.
so awesome to share the light. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Susanna. We are on
Yes.
here on Sundays and Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we'll be back on Wednesday. So, everybody, think about the questions, share this out. If you've gained information, please comment. Please comment, reach out to us. We would love to connect with you to find out what is going on with you and how we're able to help you shine bright from the inside out and
That's
start
right.
healing. Yes.
Mhm.
Susanna,
Yes.
is there a comment that you would like to make before we end our stream?
Oh, I'm just so grateful that we're doing this. We're coming at you guys from 3 different states. So that's
Oh,
pretty
that's
cool.
so great.
Yeah, I'm in Hawaii.
Arizona, and
Yee.
Washington and
Washington.
Hawaii.
Nice.
That's so
Yes.
great.
Yeah,
Lovely.
I'm so grateful. Just thank you for having me on tonight, and I'm glad that we got to talk about this. I think more people need to know about it.
Mhm.
There's a lot of people that don't. There's a lot of people that know about stem cells, but they don't know that this exists. Like,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
right.
incredible. We just won the
And
Stem Cell Innovation Award last year. That is
that's
something,
amazing.
especially
Yes.
when you're talking
And
about something that's non-invasive and that's affordable, and you can get it from Summer.
yes.
You
Yes,
could get
yes,
it from Marlene, you can get
absolutely.
it from me. Like, you could get this from Summer. You gotta, get in where you fit in. You gotta know, you gotta try it. And if it's not for you, then it might be for somebody that you know. So share this with them.
That's right. Yes, it is so nice to have the options. You don't have to listen to your doctors and take the pills and get things cut off and have knee surgeries and back surgeries. All you have to do is just put on some light. So great.
Off the
Shine
bat.
bright. I love it. Well,
Yes.
thank you. It was nice to be here with all of you. And thank you to all of our guests that were on. And we'll see you next week.
Awesome. Well,
Bye.
ladies, stay on. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Bye bye.